Welcome to another game review here in Ping Pong Reviews. We look at the fight of TIMO BOLL and ZHE Clarence here in the Singapore Smash 2024. The age gap here is 15 years with TIMO BOLL now at 43 and ZHE age 28. Currently TIMO BOLL is ranked 43 globally as he was not active in the recent year due to injuries. TIMO is considered to be the most successful German player of all time, in which he became the world's #1 quite a few times in 2003, 2011, and even in 2018. Meanwhile, his opponent ZHE from the host nation Singapore, the 28-year-old Olympian, is ranked as world's 158. Can the host nation's cheer overcome the 43-year-old legend? Let's find out.
To misguide the receiver. Sizing up the opponent, figuring out what's going to make them uncomfortable.
ZHE is not having a good touch in this first game, obviously. His attacks are going out of bounds quite a few times, already giving TIMO the lead. If he can't feel his touch, definitely he is going to lose to the legend. Fixing the angle of contact on his attacks can solve these errors.
Magic bowl in the first.
If ZHE wants to win this game too, he needs to adjust his angle of contact. Game 1 was purely more on ZHE's errors. Most of his attacks and returns are out of bounds and even on the net. ZHE has the advantage in here as this is his home country. Let's see if he can adjust and beat the German legend in this game.
TIMO with 12. Him and Zhuang Zhiyuan both statues. Behind the table, comfortable. One of the things that's made him so tough for Team China specifically is his timing.
That was a good service from ZHE. A heavy underspin that even the legend failed to read the service. It was a good return, but the angle was low. So far, ZHE's performance here in the second game is promising. Do you think he will have the shot against the legend TIMO?
Oh. Short side of the...
That shot was impressive, ZHE. A good spinny loop by TIMO BOLL that was just slapped by the Singaporean. And the ball placement for sure was a pretty good one, going for the parallel instead of the opposite. TIMO BOLL was expecting the opposite, but one thing to learn is to be unpredictable on your ball placement.
And he's still not down in games. But a nice backhand. TIMO BOLL won that point.
Nah, the net just betrayed the legend. Most of the time in tournaments, if you hit the net, it will just go out of bounds. With that, ZHE has now 4 match points.
Here in Singapore. Speaking of 3 game points left. And career. The 20th point. Backhand.
TIMO BOLL nearly overcame the lead of ZHE, but not close enough. That was a good performance by TIMO despite the outcome. At the end, the net betrayed him again. ZHE is putting up a fight against the legend in this match as the scores are now tied 1-1. Can ZHE finally continue his streak and outscore the legend? Or can the experiences of TIMO calm him and refocus on his game? Let's find out.
Varies so well. Back edge of the table and finished Gao Ning in about 20 minutes.
As observed, ZHE's serves are quite tough to return as TIMO is failing to read the spin in it. ZHE needs to condition his forehand attacks. Most of his attacks are going out of bounds that even started during the start of this match.
That said, under the ball.
Good point going in the parallel again. ZHE is so good in ball placement. If I am to comment on his performance so far, I think he can beat TIMO BOLL if he trains more and focus on the consistency of his attacks. Reading serves is one of his weaknesses, as well as he already failed quite a few serves from the German legend. In spite of him having good serves, it is also his downfall in reading the serve of his opponent.
Partner over the years, TIMO BOLL. China mixing up their pairings for doubles. Chop block does not.
Good performance by TIMO BOLL in this game 3. This game is more on the failing of reading serves. Nearly 40% of the points are from a bad reading of serves from both sides. TIMO BOLL now with the lead at 2-1. One more game win and he eliminates ZHE. Can ZHE pull the energy from his home country? Or is his skill level just too far from the German legend?
Short or long, under or topspin. Makes him very tough to rally.
Oh, TIMO BOLL is a legend for many reasons, and you just witnessed one of the reasons. A super powerful attack by ZHE that he even fully committed to that attack, but TIMO just returned it on the opposite side. Good shot by ZHE, but a bad recovery. TIMO is just experienced.
Keep it unpredictable. Beautiful play. Last we saw him play was very strong. On the biggest stage at the end of 2022.
Despite being experienced, a service error is still committed in pro scenes. This game so far is a demolition job by TIMO BOLL despite ZHE's effort. A 6-point lead by TIMO, now down to 5, in which ZHE needs to overcome, or else he will just be buried by the ingenuity of the German legend. Emo is just experienced.
Catches the back edge. TIMO. Right back to, you might believe.
And that's just it. TIMO BOLL is just too good, a living legend of this game. ZHE's efforts are way too far from the legend. A few more years in training, practice to achieve better consistency in attacks, and he may score another game from TIMO. TIMO BOLL now advances to round 32 and will face Anton Kullberg. Thank you for watching and see you on our next game review.